or icon at DeWittDailyNews.com.
Ramey Miller from Run Deep Coaching. Take your power back. I do holistic personal and business coaching. My service is virtual, so we can visit no matter where you are. Find out more by clicking my icon at DeWittDailyNews.com. That's DeWittDailyNews.com.
News time is 8 minutes after 8 o'clock on this Wednesday. Top of the morning from the newsroom of Regional Radio and DeWittDailyNews.com. I'm Seth Lawrence with this expanded local newscast. We stream to Facebook and YouTube, brought to you by Peterson Insurance, your Pekin Insurance agent in Clinton. The Summer Reading Club at the Warner Library in Clinton is underway. Things kicked off with an event on Saturday, June 1st. Executive Director Bobby Perryman indicates it was forced inside, but that did not keep kids and families from coming out and getting signed up for Summer Reading 24.
Had our very first Summer Reading kickoff event. That was this past Saturday, June 1st from 9 to 10. It ended up being closer to 9 to 11 because we just had so many people show up, which is wonderful. We had more than 300 people in the building, and I know at least 200 specifically came to the event. We had 256 Summer Reading Club signups, which I remember years when our goal was to have 250 people for the whole summer. So to get that in one morning is pretty amazing. Melissa Snow is our youth services manager, and she did an amazing job planning this kickoff. Fortunately, our plan was to have it out on our lawn on Center Street, but it rained. It was beautiful on Friday. It was beautiful on Sunday, but Saturday it rained. Yeah. We were able to pivot everything indoors into our rear room except for the fire truck. We unfortunately cannot fit a fire truck into our building. We're going to try to do a makeup fire truck visit because the fire department here is wonderful, and they're always very happy to work with us. But we still had snow cones from Sweet Maze. We had Lily and Hammer doing balloon animals, and we had a variety of lawn games that still work indoors. And I do want to mention that some of those are available for checkout. So if you're having any kind of a summer party or summer get-together and you want to check out some lawn games, we have them available at the library. So the kids had a great time. Lillian Hammer made, I think she said 125 balloon animals. Her fingers literally bled at the end of it, but she said she loved it, and the kids loved it. They had so much fun. So we had a great turnout. I do want to thank our amazing volunteers, Friends of the Library, who helped us quite a bit with crowd control and helped, especially because we have a lot of new staff who have never done summer reading before, and we tried to warn them that we get busy in June, and they were still a little bit shell shocked, but all in a wonderful way. And we are so excited to have so much participation and such a wonderful response from the community.
Perryman indicates signups for summer reading will last all summer. The program doesn't wrap up until July 31st.
We still take signups, so you have not missed it all the way until July 31st, which is our last day of summer reading. You can still sign up. So if you're on vacation or your kids are at camp, you can still come into the library anytime we're open and sign up and start reading to get prizes. Last year was record-breaking when we had more than 700. So our goal this year is, again, 700 participants in summer reading, which is about 10% of all of the population of Clinton. We're very excited about that. Oh, we have tons and tons of programs this year. We have doubled up our programs. Oh, wow. One thing that we're doing that's new is every December we have a program we call 12 Days of Crafts, where we just have craft supplies out on our main floor where patrons come in and make a little craft for Christmas. But this year we're going to be doing it for summer reading. So there is a craft out on our main floor that will change every week. And this year's theme is Read, Renew, Recycle. So all of the craft materials are all recycled materials that we've been collecting. So we're very excited, and all of our programs are all themed on conservation. So we're working with Weldon Springs. We're working with 4-H.
According to Perryman, you can sign up for this year's Summer Reading Club at vwarner.org or stop in at 310 North Quincy Street in Clinton as well. Be sure to follow along with all the happenings at the library by following them on Facebook and Instagram. After unexpected delays to the start of its season, the Farmer City Pool is going to open just in time for the first heat wave of the summer. On the WHOW Morning Show Tuesday, Farmer City Administrator Sue McLaughlin told Regional Radio they had to delay the opening of the pool by a couple of weeks due to some unexpected issues during the seasonal preparation process.
We're supposed to open Memorial Day weekend. We did not. Unfortunately, we hire a company to help us, dewinterize and get it going. And they came upon some issues and missed some issues, quite frankly. So then we had to order a new pump because it burned up. So then we had to get that installed and get all the algae and get the water in good shape. Now, the exciting news after all of that was that we're planning to open tomorrow, finally. You and I have been meeting regularly here for a couple of years, and it just seems like every year we're having something. And, we thought, yes, this is going to be a good year. And then we had the Y pull out. And then now we had the pump issue. And come on, give me a break. Like you said, pools are always work. It doesn't matter. There's always something going on. And you just got to roll with it. So I'm just happy that we're going to be able to open this year. I mean, it's 19 days late. But, hey, better late than not. It's supposed to be, almost 90 on Wednesday?
Yeah.
So it's a good day to start the season because it'll be nice and hot.
The opening of the pool was delayed by 19 days. In response to that, the Farmer City has reduced its price for its seasonal pass. McLaughlin says it remains a really good deal for the family pass for the season.
So obviously, it's 19 days, which is about 20% of the season. So we reduced the prices by 20%. I did put it on Facebook, so cityoffarmercity.org or the city's Facebook page. So individuals, it was $75 for the season. Now it's $60 for residents. And then families of 4 for residents, it was $160. Now it's $130. So basically, do the math. It's 20% less than what the price was. So we did reduce the prices to make up for the 19 days. It was funny because when I was doing the math about, okay, so many days in the season and then a family of 4, would you believe it's $1.86 a day for a family of 4?
Wow.
That's not per person. That's for 4 people. It's $1.86 a day. And that was for the normal price. Now we've reduced it by $30. It's a really good deal because our day passes did go up a little bit. It was $5, now it's $7. And then for non-residents, it's up to $10. So yeah, that would add up really quickly if you just came without getting a pass, season pass. So it does make sense. Now, we do have a program for those who are having financial difficulty, or maybe they're on Medicaid or, those types of programs. They just have to fill out a form and we'll take a look and see if we can't give them a break based on their income. And that's on behalf of the Clark Foundation. They reimburse us for the difference. And so we do have that as well.
According to McLaughlin, they have a new pool manager for this year, and the goal is to offer some lap swim hours, swim lessons, and a few other unique opportunities.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that because we think we're going to be able to offer swim lessons at least one time this summer.
Okay.
Now, usually we do like a couple weeks in June and a couple weeks in July, but we're looking at maybe at least offering a couple weeks in July. We have some senior lifeguards that are going to teach some other lifeguards, and so they'll be able to do that. So yes, I'll probably roll out that information here quickly, maybe in the next week or so. But yes, we're very hopeful we can do that this year because with the Y, we were like, oh boy, we didn't know if we'd be able to. So I'm happy that I think we will at least a little bit.
McLaughlin points those interested in learning more about the Farmer City Pool to follow the City of Farmer City Facebook page. On Friday, June 7th, Clinton police investigated a property damage accident at Route 54 East and East Main Street. A vehicle driven by 61-year-old Lynn Hawkins of Farmer City was traveling west on Route 54 when a vehicle driven by 21-year-old Stephanie Durbin of Clinton was traveling west on Main Street. Durbin stopped at the stop sign and proceeded into the intersection where the vehicle collided. Durbin was issued citations for driving while license suspended and disobeying traffic control device. Durbin was also issued a notice to appear in court. The governor is in Canada this week, and he's doing what he can to further the trading relationship between the state and the province of Ontario. Governor J.B. Pritzker says $29 billion in trade goes between the two, and Ontario is the state's second largest export market. A new MOU was signed between the two to promote investments in an effort to see if the state and province can share skills and people to support new and emerging technologies.
United States and Illinois has been at the forefront of that relationship. Nearly 200 Illinois-based firms like McDonald's and Mondelez, and you mentioned Kraft Heinz, and these are companies that operate here in Ontario, and of course, there are 119 Ontario-based firms that are operating in Illinois, companies like BMO and Magna and Brookfield.
Ontario would be the nation's third largest trading partner if counted by itself, only trailing Mexico and China. A new investigation from the Better Business Bureau shows phishing scams are on the rise. In the BBB's latest report, leaders say scammers use common means of communication like texts, calls, and emails to push the scam. Since 2021, the BBB recorded more than 23,000 reports related to online phishing, and last year it recorded over 9,000 scams, nearly double the record from the previous year. News time 18 minutes after 8 o'clock on this Wednesday. A look at sports comes up next. Get the latest in local news, weather, and sports anytime at DeWittDailyNews.com.
There are a lot of inconsistencies when growing soybeans. The